Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome back to Soul Calibur 6. And in today's video, I thought we'd be talking about something that, to me, felt interesting, and I thought would be good to talk about, because obviously some people just don't know about it, or maybe you do, but it'll be a short video just talking about why it's important to play a character you're comfortable with, because obviously, as a main character, you want, or whatever character you want to use, you want to feel comfortable with the character. You don't want to do something that is like a character that's brand new. Obviously, if you've watched my start on offline mode or offline on fighting games video, you already know that I prefer most players to start offline and get to know and get used to their character offline, because obviously in offline mode it allows you to basically have it basically allows you to have confident knowledge in your character. And in the case of like me using Nightmare, which I kind of stopped using because obviously I was just way too good with Nightmare, the thing is, you want to feel comfortable in the character, and someone like Nightmare, for me, where I'm like super uber comfortable with them, honestly, it wouldn't be much of a yeah, much of a challenge, or much of a like me feeling like I'm actually doing something. It's just like, I know the character top to bottom basically, and it wouldn't give me give everyone a fair chance to kind of go, oh, okay, well, now I know how to defeat Nightmare or something like that. It would be more just like, oh yeah, this was just totally me losing all the time. And like I said, for me, that's something that I never have really enjoyed when it comes to playing against players or whatever, is the factor of just someone who is using their best character to win. Like, to me, it's like, I want to give you a fair chance to win. And, me just using my best character wouldn't give you a fair chance to win. It's like just saying, okay, I'm going to come to the fight with my best, and I'm not going to give anyone much of a chance to really win. And in a tournament, yeah, okay, that's like, to me, in a tournament, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. I'm not going to grope or kind of go like, oh, this guy was bad because they were, quote unquote, doing all this. When really, in a tournament, of course, I expect your best. And I expect nothing but the best from most players when it comes down to, in general, them playing the game, But when it comes to me playing online, and especially me just doing all this, all this to just have, to just get experience and practice in, it's like, I want to give you a fighting chance. I don't want to use someone that I'm basically going to just overpower and and basically be like, literally, you cannot find a way to beat them. It's like, what's the fun in someone who can literally just go into a fight and basically have no, no actual chance of winning? I mean, for some people, it's like, yeah, okay, maybe some people have fun with that because it's like, yeah, that gives them the opportunity to basically say, yeah, haha, look at me, I'm the best, I'm winning all the time, But to me, like I've said, I just don't find that that's really a fun aspect to playing games, especially when you're doing something like Soul Calibur, where, especially if you're like using Soul Calibur as like a way to practice, a way to basically, learn more, or at least gain some experience that might be necessary, So, to me, of course, that's why I've always felt like, no matter what, I'm not going to bother with using someone like Nightmare just on online mode, because it's like, yeah, I could easily win all the time with Nightmare, but what's the point? It's one of the reasons why when I used to practice, I never played my best characters, because it was like, what's the point? I'm always winning. Why should I bother? You know, why in the world should I bother, you know, doing something like, you know, playing my best characters, you know? And some people, I get it. Some people, they like to play your best character because it means that we have a chance to understand, or at least get you at your best. But to me, you know, I still feel like, you know, what's the point in doing something where, you know, it's like, yeah, I could fight at my best, and it would be like, okay, I win all the time, but, you know, it's like, you know, why should I do that, you know? What's the reason for me to do something like that? Because obviously, it's like, yeah, there's not really much of a reason, is there? You know? So, you know, that's just how I feel. And in general, I mean, I think that that's just something that, you know, can be understood, is that, you know, we see too often just players who are wanting to win, players who are looking to get, you know, best game or win streaks, you know, whatever the thing is. But anyway, you know, that's just my short video, my short talks about things, and why I think it's good to, you know, be comfortable in the of course character that you're going to be good at. Now, if you're too comfortable with character, then I would suggest that you use someone who you're not so comfortable with. That way you can have a diverse and a good experience on knowing who's the best out of the best on your team, you know, or out your you know, whatever characters. But with that being said, thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, get subscribed, hit the bell notification, because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. Thank you everybody for joining me today on this video. I am live on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Accureye. I am live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday for sure, for about 4 to 5 hours, but I am trying to make it possible for me to be live on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and potentially Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, of course, will be about a 2 to 3 hour stream, just because it'll give me enough time to, you know, make some content, hang out with you all, and whatnot, and also continue to make the 7 days a week videos that I have been making currently. I know last week I only made like 6 videos, but that's because one of my videos were really long. But thank you everybody for joining me today on this video, and until the next one, this is Accureye signing out and saying farewell everyone.